Entonces.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Wednesday, February 5th edition. We've got a great show in store for you. There's so many wonderful activities taking place in our community, and we're about to introduce you to so many of them. Events taking place up at the Vail Performing Arts Center, a healthy happy hour that's taking place here in the community that you're not going to want to miss out on. And then we've got the Vail Yeti, as well as a young female entrepreneur with a great company. It's all taking place here on Good Morning Vail, which starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
This weather report is sponsored by Grand Hyatt Vail. Escape the cold and embrace the après-ski vibes at the Grand Hyatt Spa, where you'll find tranquility rooted in traditional alpine wellness.
Let's take a look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see temperatures progressively warm up. 38 degrees first thing this morning, high of 46. Partly cloudy skies with winds coming out of the west, southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see partly cloudy skies kicking us off into the morning and the early afternoon. Mostly cloudy skies as we approach the later afternoon into this evening. Now, if you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver, nice and warm, beautiful in Denver, 67 degrees, sunshine down there, 46 in Vail, 48 in Avon, 52 in Eagle. So temperatures to the west of us, definitely nice and warm. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down just slightly below freezing. 31 degrees is our overnight low, 30% chance of precipitation. Partly cloudy skies continuing overnight tonight. That sun setting just a little bit later each and every day. 5:31 p.m. is when we're going to see that sun go down. Winds continuing out of the west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour overnight tonight. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, those warmer temperatures are going to stay upon us for a few more days, and then we will see them start to cool down. 48 degrees on Thursday, partly cloudy skies. 45 on Friday with a 20% chance of precipitation. That's going to continue into Saturday, but we will see those temperatures drop below freezing on Saturday, continuing into Sunday, warming back up just slightly by Monday. So if you are going to get out there this weekend to participate in any of the mountain fun, well, then just make sure that you've got your sunscreen and a good layering system with you. Now let's take a look at what's taking place up on our resorts. As you make your way up to Beaver Creek Mountain, 24 lifts are open, 174 trails are open, 98% of the terrain is open. You can kick your morning off at 8:30 a.m. You can continue your day until 4 p.m. Now, we've got no new snow in the last 24 to 48 hours, 142-inch season total with a 41-inch base depth up on Beaver Creek Mountain. Now, as we make our way over to Vail, 31 lifts are open, 274 trails are open, 98% of the terrain is open. You can kick your morning off at 8:30 a.m. and you can enjoy your afternoon until 3:30 p.m. Now, as we take a look at what's going on with the snow over in Vail, no new snow in the last 24 to 48 hours. Their season totals at 169 inches with a 50-inch base depth. We recommend that you get out there and you enjoy all the fun, and to do so, you have to be able to see so you can ski. So let's take a look at that Lens of the Day.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar.
It's time for Lens of the Day, sponsored by Eyepieces of Vail. Eyepieces of Vail has locations in Basalt, Snowmass, Vail, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, and Edwards for all of your eyewear, and in this case, helmet needs. Today we're going to talk about the Smith Nexus. Now, there's been a lot of new technology that has taken place in some of these helmets. This is no exception to that. The helmet has 22 different vents So it offers, a lot of comfort, whether the temperature you're skiing in is cold or a little bit warmer. So all throughout the season, this helmet is a perfect option for you. It's also got MIPS, which most helmets now are getting the MIPS, that multi-impact protection that allows you the mobility of the helmet. So when you hit or take a direct impact, it inflects it around so you don't feel a direct force. A new technology that's built into this helmet is Choroid. Now, Choroid is a series of tubes that also impact direct forces. So that allows the injury not to be sustained to the person wearing it, but to be impacted throughout the helmet. You'll see some of the impact joints right here, similar to what you see on some of the new NFL helmets, to where it takes that force off of who is going to receive it and disperses it throughout the helmet. What a great product this is, and it's so durable. This is something that is going to last season after season. So Smith has great technology. The Choroid is something new that they're building in the helmets. You partner these with some Smith goggles, and you've got the best technology to allow for a very safe and enjoyable day on the mountain, whether you're snowboarding or skiing. It's going to offer everything that you want. Eyepieces of Vail, great partner here at TV8 and Good Morning Vail. Make sure you visit one of their local areas, whether you're in Basalt, Snowmass, Vail, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, or here in Edwards.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
This show looks at anything that has an engine and a story told by the owners. This is a scooter. Have you had it the whole time?
I have not. It's actually the third time I've owned the car.
Sell, regret, sell, regret. To the actual prototype GT40, I got to sit in that car. Oh, I gotta get me one of these, man. We've got all the muscle, the speed, and the stories.
I got stage 4 cancer. A bunch of friends came together and decided that this thing needed to get done then. A lot of friends came together and made this thing happen.
Hey, if it has an engine and a story, you're going to hear about it on rides. Almost every vehicle, doesn't matter what walk of life you're from, there's some tie to your past.
I'm Jason Kennedy, and this is The Wager. We've all heard about this pickleball craze. Celebrities are playing pickleball matches all the time, and they're challenging each other to these ridiculous bets. Now I'm bringing the cameras to their house with new celebrities and a new bet every week.
Hello, rally there.
It's just real, genuine conversation.
I got invited to Usher's birthday party. What am I doing here?
And some pretty crazy antics.
Good morning, Vail.
Health Healthy Happy Hour is taking place here in our community, and Speak Up, Reach Out has done such a wonderful job bringing this to the community and finding such wonderful members of the community to participate. Well, I'm joined by Kate Music, who's got some great information. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for taking the time bright and early this morning to be here, and thank you for all the hard work and love that you're putting into the community right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very fulfilling to do this.
I would imagine, only because we live in a town where it's such a party culture. You finish skiing and you après, and you don't have to après in a way that's going to make you feel bad tomorrow morning.
That's so true. Yeah, it is. Like you go ski and you après, and it's such a community around like drinking, and so bringing something that invites like all the sober people to come is really cool.
And so for people who have never heard of the Healthy Happy Hour, can you give us a little lay of the land and what it looks like?
Yeah, so Healthy Happy Hour meets every Thursday at 5:30. Right now we're doing skinning up the mountain. So we meet at Beaver Creek, the base of Centennial, and we just kind of break off into groups because there are like some diehard people that just go as fast as possible. We break off into groups and we build community. You meet new people and we go up the mountain and hang out and have good conversations.
Which I think is so important, and I think it's so great to bring this community together and give everyone kind of a safe space, because as you're becoming sober, your journey can be a little bit challenging.
Yes.
And so to find that camaraderie is so powerful.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I started Healthy Happy Hour, was through my own lived experience and not having a community, and like, what can I do to like build my own community essentially? And it's grown into something so much more than I could have imagined.
So not only do you work with Speak Up, Reach Out, which is a great nonprofit here in the community, but you're also working with Reconnected.
Yes, I had been volunteering with Speak Up, Reach Out, and mental health and addiction, they just go hand in hand.
Yes.
And so working together with them, Reconnected has been such a blessing to have them as a resource, and they've been with me through like since the beginning, essentially. Right. And they've just helped me grow and blossom this, and again, just give resources and help me provide more than what I would be able to do by myself.
Which I think is so powerful, and it really shows the camaraderie that's in the community and how people can come together to make something thrive, because this is such a good way, one, to build your own little community, you know, create your own little happy family, but then also to get outside, to be active, to not fall into that culture that we see so frequently here. And like you said, they go hand in hand, the addiction and the mental health, and then it can really ruin people's time here.
Oh, absolutely. They say it like type 2 fun, and Healthy Happy Hour started out as doing yoga, and it's kind of evolved into like what the community needs. I noticed that like we would get to doing yoga and everyone would just be like talking and having so much fun. It's like we need something to do that's a little bit more social, and so we decided to go with skinning. And then in the off season we do group workouts at Dogma, and then in the summer we do pickleball. So it kind of just transitions into like the season and what people need, and yeah, so.
Which is incredible, because maybe if you're someone who doesn't love skinning, then you've got other options to look forward to here shortly. Now, if people are interested in getting involved and they want to be part of this Healthy Happy Hour, do they need to RSVP before they come?
There is a sign-in, like register on Speak Up, Reach Out. I definitely encourage people, like if you see the post, if you know that we're meeting, like please just come. You don't have to let us know that you're coming. We'll introduce ourselves and like we'll welcome you right into the group. But yeah, there is a sign-up sheet. You can find us on Instagram. I have the Healthy Happy Hour Co. Instagram. Reconnected posts about it. Speak Up, Reach Out posts about it. So there's definitely so many places that you can read about what we do and where we meet and all the times.
Get the information. That way you can be part of the fun, because I know a few of the people that are in this group, and it is just laughter.
It is, yeah.
The best way to put it is you're going to be surrounded with people who have a really positive outlook on life. So I know it's been really hard not seeing the sun in recent days. That surrounding yourself with those people who can bring you that light really helps.
Oh, absolutely. And I think it also kind of helps to shine light on the stigma around sobriety and like, oh, if you're sober, you're so boring. But like we have so much fun and we like bring the joy, and so that's a good way to put it too.
I also feel like then you're so much more confident in who you are.
Yes, 100%, because you can show up authentically.
Yes.
And you just show up. You could sit at the bottom of the mountain if you didn't want to skin. So there's no expectation. Like,
Which
you
is
just
fantastic.
get to show up how you are. Yeah.
Which I think is so great, and it's so welcoming, and it's just such a good way for people to find their own in this journey that could be really challenging for some.
Yeah, because you get like nervous around like meeting new people, or you're like, oh, I'm new to sobriety and I don't know where to go or what to do, and I'm awkward. And so like, there's
We're
no
all
judgment.
awkward.
We are.
There is no one who is not awkward.
Truly. So just stepping into that, and along with sobriety, you're stepping into like your true self, and it's just, we want you to feel comfortable and safe.
Which I think is so wonderful, and it's such a great way, especially because you do offer those different levels, so those different groups. So if you're someone who's new to skinning, you're not going to feel uncomfortable. And then afterwards, you're going to get to enjoy some great conversation, some great company, and just some more fun.
Yeah, and afterwards, a lot of times, like, we'll go out to dinner, and so it's just like a whole evening of meeting new people and building community.
Which I think is so important, because it's really easy for people to get sucked into the community that maybe is not best for their mental health here. And so to find that community that's really going to embody love and light and positivity is fantastic.
Yeah, it's like, it's so important to have that, and that's what we want, is to like advocate for those people that might not know about it, and just letting them know that there are other options, and you don't have to just, if you're not drinking, go to the bar just to hang out with your friends. Like, we have other options.
Come do the fun stuff.
Come do the fun stuff.
Right, so we've got the peer support group from Speak Up, Reach Out on the screen right now. So this is where people can go for more information to kind of partake in all of the fun.
Yeah, and it's also posted in the newspaper. There's so many different ways to find out.
That way you can be there, you can enjoy everything that's offered, and then they can meet wonderful people like yourself.
Yeah, I've built essentially my entire community right now is through Healthy Happy Hour. So,
which I think is so incredible. Kate, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Taking the time to chat with us, and thank you for bringing something so wonderful to the community.
Of course, happy to.
Make sure that on Thursday you mark your calendar. That way you can participate in a healthy happy hour, build a community, and be part of the conversation and the fun, because it's really a great way to see the love that our community has to offer. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so don't go anywhere.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to Hiring America, the television program that helps veterans find jobs and transition back into civilian life. Hi everyone, I'm Gigi Stone-Woods. I'm truly honored to host this vital program. Reach out to the opportunities you see on this program by logging onto our website, hiringamerica.net, and by following us on social networking sites such as Twitter. We'll keep that information available throughout the broadcast and on our website 24/7. Now, let's get down to business.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey Morgan. I'm with Ron Byrne & Associates, and today I'd like to welcome you to Mine House and Mi Casa, a premier bed and breakfast right here at the base of Beaver Creek Mountain. Let's go inside.
This property is currently being run as a bed and breakfast with 20 bedrooms, all with ensuite bathrooms. Right now we are standing in Mi Casa, and next door we also have Mine House. A wonderful opportunity to own a turnkey hospitality business, but it's also an opportunity to own it as a private residence. It can be sold all as one or in individual pieces, however you choose.
So now that we've had a chance to show you these two amazing properties, Mi Casa and Mine House,
we would love the opportunity to show you in person. Give us a call.
Coming at you from around the world. The biggest names in sports, entertainment, and business.
Here we go.
Yeah, there's no way.
Exclusive access and one-on-one conversations.
Yeah, you guys really did some deep research.
I don't think we should give him any more information.
In depth with Graham Bensinger.
TVA Vail is proud to announce the Wacky Winter Reading Program. We're asking children of all ages, K and even the teenagers going up to 12th grade, read 10 books or 1,000 pages by April 30th, 2025. You can find all the details on our website, tvavail.com. Thank you to our sponsor, the lovely Eagle Valley Library District, where you can go pick up your book and have a great time. Have a great winter from your friends at TVA Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
The Vail Performing Arts Center is one of the best places to enjoy a show here in the community, and I'm joined by Executive Director Cameron Morgan. Good morning, Cameron.
Hello, Maddie. Good to see you.
It's always so good to see you, only because you bring such a happy light to great performances, and you guys always have the best shows taking place.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I know we've got a great team that does some incredible work, and we're so fortunate this winter season, in fact, 57 performances all in from beginning of December to the end of the ski and ride season this winter. A lot of fun.
Staying so busy. And you've had some great names so far, but you've got shows that the entire family can enjoy, because some of these musical performances, not the kids are going to want to go to, but you've got one that's coming that's going to make the entire family happy.
Exactly. Tomorrow night, Thursday night, here at the Vail, Dog Man the Musical, which you may have seen the promo for the movie. But we've got the stage production coming to the Vail. It's going to be a lot of fun, based on children's book series. I'm sure many of our viewers have seen it or read it to their kids, or their kids are reading it themselves. But it's be a really fun, high energy performance. That's not just for kids.
Right.
It's got something for everybody. So it's a full spectacle, costumes, music, lights, and the whole shebang. Tomorrow night.
We're getting little tidbits here with that great reel that just played, and it looks like it's going to be a ton of fun.
Yes, indeed. And some of the songs, it's a new musical creation, so some of the songs are things we may not recognize or know yet, but they're real catchy, and they get everybody in the spirit, having a great time tomorrow night at the Vail.
Which the Vail is such a wonderful venue because it's so intimate. You've got 535 seats, so no matter where you're sitting, the performance is going to be amazing.
Absolutely. One of my favorite little fun facts about the Vail is the balcony. The back row of the balcony is only 80 feet away from the star on stage. So when we've got, this season, Jerry Seinfeld coming.
You're going to only be 80 feet away from him.
you could catch him in Madison Square Garden from a long lot ways farther back than that. We're at the Vail, 80 feet away. But yeah, we also just have such a wide variety of artists and performances, concerts from, a wide variety of genres, great country music coming up in March. We've also got some really wonderful, more adult contemporary things.
Right.
Like actually tonight, for example, Jesse Cook. He's a virtuoso guitarist. He really combines flamenco and rumba and samba and Persian music all into a world music sound that's all his own. A phenomenal live show. And if you like kind of what I'm referring to as adult contemporary music, maybe that's Chris Botti, or that's Bruce Hornsby, or Preservation Hall Jazz Band. Let's see, there's Rodrigo and Gabriella. If you're a fan of any of that sphere of music, you'll enjoy tonight's performance as well.
Well, I think the thing about the Vail that makes it so wonderful is you get to see these artists in such an intimate way because you're so close to them, 80 feet away, even at the furthest seat. So Jesse Cook, who's playing tonight, I went online, I looked him up, and I was like, oh man, to watch him play the guitar the way he does will just be an experience in itself. Even if you were to put headphones on and not listen to the music, just watching him do it is going to be fantastic.
Absolutely. When I say virtuoso guitar, it's like he shreds on like the classical, Spanish guitar, and his whole band. But we also, I think, what folks will really enjoy this evening if they come is the dynamic, the range throughout the performance. It's not just, okay, it's 2 hours of wah. It's okay. There's a moment to breathe, and then there's a moment to dance party, and it's kind of a beautiful creation of an evening.
Yeah. Which I think the Valar does so well with everyone that they bring in, because you're going to see these people be spectacular at this talent that they have so well perfected, and then you do get to be so close and you do bring everything in. So you've got the contemporary music that people can enjoy, you've got the hilarious comedians, but then you've got some great Cirque shows coming.
Yes, Cirque Calavante is here next week, February 12th, performing Afrique on Cirque, which is based and it's kind of set in the life and experiences of Ghana. And it has live music with kora, which is a traditional West African instrument, percussion, vocals, and unbelievable athleticism and energy on stage. The performers, and you can check out the teaser reel on our website, valarpac.org, but just it's almost overwhelming, the spectacle of it all, in a really impressive and wonderful performance.
Which I think shows the variety that you have. So there is really something for everyone to come and enjoy, whether you want to see Dogman, whether you want to see Jesse Cook, or whether you want to see the Cirque show that's coming. There is such an array. Now, people can get involved with the Valar in so many different ways. Not only can they come, can they see these great shows, but they can also volunteer.
Yes, indeed. So we have, goodness, almost 200 active volunteers that are, really the lifeblood of what makes what we do possible.
Right.
From our ushers to our ticket scanners to our volunteers that hang all the posters you'll see around town. Check out our website. Again, it's you can check it out up at the top of the page in the support section. It'll give you some information about becoming a volunteer as well.
Or you can become a patron.
You certainly can. In fact, what we do, I mentioned we've got 57 shows this winter. We do about 100 shows a year. We also bring over 8,000 students from Eagle County and the surrounding areas to come see shows free of charge, including Friday morning. We'll have a full house of local students coming to enjoy a special performance of Dogman. But all of that and so much more, over 44% of the cost of that is made possible and funded by individual donors.
Which I think is so incredible, and it really shows the love that the Valar has brought to the performing arts, and that's why it's the Valar Performing Arts Center, and we're so lucky to have this hidden gem in our community and to have great people like you running it, bringing it to life, and bringing the action to the stage.
Absolutely. No, we're so fortunate and privileged to serve our community in this way, and we hope folks enjoy what we do, because we certainly are having a blast.
Cameron, I want to thank you so much for coming in and giving us all this great information this morning.
Thanks, Maddie. It's great to be here as always.
I love having you guys. Make sure that you go to valarpac.org. That way you can look at the entire show lineup. You can buy your tickets, you can volunteer, or you can become a patron, because it's such a wonderful thing here in the community. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so don't go anywhere.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us on board the Leadville Railroad Winter Express. Stay cozy in our heated lounge cars. Marvel at the stunning winter landscape. Sip delicious hot chocolate. Don't forget to check out our new specials. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Discover the perfect blend of style and performance in your eyewear at Eyepieces. With convenient locations in Vail Village, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, Edwards, Basalt, and Snowmass, Eyepieces is the destination for luxury eyewear and high-performance optics. From iconic brands to the latest in sport frames and snow goggles, we have the eyewear to match your mountain lifestyle. Plus, we offer prescription lens services, including eye exams, custom lenses, and prescription goggles for your mountain adventures. Visit us today to experience the art of vision. Eyepieces, serving the Vail Valley's vision needs for over 40 years.
The season starts when Nate Dogg, Trailer Tom, and friends have started the season in front of you.
There it is, the white ribbon of living.
5, 4, 3,
And on that very first chair, two very familiar faces who've been in line for 2 days.
My name is Nate Dogg, Nate Dogggg.
My name is Trailer Tom.
Nate Nadler and Tom Miller live nearby.
I feared nothing but not getting first chair.
Second chair nightmare.
Yeah, second chair nightmare.
My goal is to continue to fight for this first chair as long as I'm physically able. First chair coming at us one more year.
It's time for the best coverage of the top stories in sports. The Sports Wrap with Jason Page starts now.
How do you make Anthony Edwards the face of your franchise if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves? We'll get into that.
And we say hello to our good friend Matt Verderam, who hangs out with us from SI.com. Their NFL insider, one of them, is hanging out with us on the program today. Did you see Caitlin Clark last night? She put up a 40-burger, hits the game-winning three as time expires. Let's turn our attention to the Denver Broncos, one of the NFL's most dysfunctional situations.
The Sports Wrap with Jason Page.
Tune into Coffee with America and start your day in the right direction, where we go over the latest and greatest in health, lifestyle, entertainment, and more. Start your day off on Coffee with America.
Good morning, Vail.
We love introducing you to wonderful entrepreneurs, and that's who I have joining me on the couch first thing this morning, Anna from Hoo Ha. Anna, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
So for people who don't know about the wonderfulness of Hoo Ha, can you give us just a brief little overview, because your outfit is phenomenal.
Thank you. So Hoo Ha is an outdoor apparel brand. We make happy clothes for outdoor activities.
I love it.
It's all bright, colorful, 70s inspired clothing. The idea is that if you wear something cute, you'll feel more comfortable and confident
Yes.
outside, and you'll have way more fun, and you'll probably ski better.
Which I think is totally accurate. You
Yeah.
have to feel good, to look good, to ski good, and
Yeah.
it all comes together because it builds your confidence, like you said.
Totally, and your outfit makes you smile, it makes the people around you smile, you make more friends in the lift line,
Yeah.
It's a better day.
You're talking to everyone.
Totally.
You're just radiating the fun that the clothes are bringing, because your ski pants right now are phenomenal.
Thank you so much. Yeah, these are our signature Sunnyside bibs. They're both eggs and flowers. You'll get a lot of questions about them in the lift line. It's like one of the most fun conversation starters.
Right. I would imagine, only because, you don't get to see patterns like this very often on
Right.
ski clothes. They're very unique, but you've created this brand with such a fun motive in mind. So let's talk about the inspiration behind the brand.
Yeah, so I started the brand because I was bringing my girlfriends out for ski trips, and they were from Florida and Chicago and Minneapolis, and they were all very intimidated by the back bowls here. And they all skied at different levels, so we were all on different pages, and everyone was kind of stressed about not being on the bunny hill or whatever. So I wore my mom's old onesie from the 80s, and it totally changed the mood. It had fringe and tight legs, and it just made it way more fun, because we got out of our normal, like, stressful brains, and we're thinking about the fringe and just having more fun. So they all wanted to go vintage shopping afterwards, and so we started finding these vintage ski suits, but they had holes and stains, and so I was like, well, instead of putting duct tape over this hole, let's put this big flower patch.
Right.
And I was like, well, what about some fringe? Like, let's add these fun elements and make them more whimsical.
Right.
So, yeah, so that's how Hoo Ha started. We all just started wearing them on the hill, and people would stop us and ask them about it.
Oh my gosh, which is so incredible. Now you have a full brand that you've created. So we've got your website up right now. You've got gift guides, you've got new arrivals, and you've got elements for everyone. So maybe if someone's not brave enough, they don't have the confidence quite yet
Totally.
to wear the full one piece, they can start with maybe a cute beanie or a great face mask, and then they can work their way up to some really cute clothes.
Totally. We have these great base layers as well. So if you just want like a colorful base layer, that's an easy one. And you can wear it with jeans, and it doesn't feel like your ski suit.
Right, it feels like you're ready to opera in it.
Exactly.
Which I love. And I love the inspiration behind it, because Also, when you're a woman and you're shopping for ski clothes, you tend to find a very boxy fit, very like, oh, here's a soft pink look, it's so girly, which is great, but it's not fashion forward. And so you're taking the two, you're combining them, and you're making it accessible to everyone.
Yeah, and I'm also creating clothes that are warm and that you'll actually have a good time in because you're not worried about being cold or worrying about getting wet or things like that.
Which I think is so important because I know personally I hate being cold.
Yeah, that ruins the day.
And you're like, all right, I'm done. Like now I have to go in so my feet warm up because my core got cold and now all my limbs
cold
are
on
cold.
the limbs. Yeah, not ideal.
And so this is such a great way to keep women happy out there on the mountain.
Yeah, totally.
I love it. Now you've got a store. You've done a lot of great pop-ups. But the big news is...
Yeah, so we're going up in the world. We just opened our first retail space in Boulder on Pearl Street. We'll be there for 2 months, so it's our first little stint. And we're right across from Trident Cafe, and we'll be there from February to March.
Which is so great so that people can come, they can try it on, they can shop with you, they can meet you themselves and spend some time getting to know the brand, but then they can find that perfect fit.
Yeah, and we're also having some fun events in the shop. So we're doing custom trucker nights.
Ooh, fun.
So every Thursday you can come and make your own trucker hat, bring your friends. And then we're also doing an Area 51 girly pop dance party on February 15th. So we'll have DJ All Your Stupid Friends playing Chapel Roan and Sabrina Carpenter, all the fun poppy hits.
Yes.
And then I'll be dropping an upcycled collection, which is all one of a kind.
Which I think is so incredible, and I love the upcycling element to what Hoo Ha does, only because there are so many old ski suits that are just thrown away that don't deserve it.
And they're so fun. Yeah, so we're fixing them up. A lot of them have holes and stains, so we're covering those up, adding fringe, adding fun elements to them, and making them new again.
Which I think is so wonderful. And then, of course, you've got a great social media because you bring this energy to the social media that you're bringing to the couch right now that's just like exuding happiness.
Thank you. Yeah, I want you to feel like you're getting to know us and the brand and having a good time.
Which I think is so important because then it really makes it authentic as people are like, I bought this because I loved the mission statement. I loved the motive behind it. And like now I feel like I know them.
Yay, I love it.
Which I think is so wonderful to do, and especially as a young entrepreneur. And congratulations for all of the things that you've accomplished just this year.
Thank you so much.
I mean, we're only in February too, so go you.
We got more to do.
Yes, you do, because if I believe there's a really cute onesie that's coming out.
There is. I'm wear testing it today. I'm excited about it. But yeah, so it's a full onesie, and it'll have fringe and the whole Western look. My husband has been wearing one for the past year, and every time we go, he gets way more compliments than I do. So I was like, okay, we have to bring this to the slope. So it'll be a unisex onesie, so we'll have enough sizes for everybody.
Which I think is incredible. And I think it's so wonderful that you guys are keeping people warm and dry too, because some of these fashion forward brands, you miss out on the technicalities, and then you're like, okay, I look good, but I'm cold.
I don't feel good. Yeah, totally.
I look good and I'm confident, but I'm freezing.
Yeah, and we don't want that. We want you to be able to ski any day. So even if it's -4, because that's when the snow is the best. So let's be honest.
Yeah, you gotta get out there. You can't miss it.
Right.
And then you don't want to put on some dreary like blah
You don't want to look like your boyfriend's old ski suit.
Yeah, exactly. You want to be fashion forward.
Exactly.
You want to be trendy.
You want to feel like yourself.
Right. And I think that this is also such a great way to self-express.
Thank you. Yeah.
With bringing out the colors, the fun, the energy.
There's so many different options now.
Right. And then people can find you at little pop-ups all over the place. Ooh, here's some pictures of some people wearing some great Hoo Ha outfits up on the screen right now. And I love them. The color blocking, all of the fun, and just the brightness that there is to it.
Yeah, really when you wear a bright outfit, you can find each other a lot better.
You're not losing one another.
Yeah, totally.
And then let's talk about the pop-ups, because people can find you not only in Boulder, but there's some other great pop-ups coming up.
Yeah, so we do pop-ups all over Colorado. We do them at the base of Steamboat. We do them at the base of Vail. You can check out our website at the Hoo Ha Pop-Ups, and you'll be able to see all the pop-ups that we have coming up.
And then if people are interested in doing some online shopping, that's an option as well.
As well, yes. They can shop online, and we'll ship right to them.
Now, what's the website? That way people can enjoy all the fun.
It's hooha-us.com.
And then, of course, what's the Instagram handle so people can follow you, to get to know you, to get to fall in love with Hoo Ha?
Please follow us at hooha_us.
Anna, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, giving us all this great information, and thank you for bringing a love to skiing that hasn't been brought before.
Thank you so much for having me.
Make sure that you check out Hoo Ha if you're making your way to Boulder. Go participate in all the fun and events and activities that they're having there, but also make sure you check out the pop-up calendar. That way you can meet Anna herself, you can get the excitement, and then you can get some fashion-forward ski clothes, because you have to look good to ski good, and we all stand behind that motive. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got just a little Good Morning Vail left, so don't go anywhere.
Good morning, Vail.
Take the first game every one of us played in the schoolyard. Turn up the degree of difficulty to maximum, and then let loose some of the fastest and most agile athletes in the world to go one-on-one in what you have is the most extreme pursuit contest you've ever known. It's intense, it's addictive, and there's only one rule. Don't get caught.
Oh my gosh! If you haven't seen World Chase Tag before, here's how it works.
2 teams of up to 6 athletes compete in a series of one-on-one chases. Each chase lasts up to 20 seconds and has 1 chaser and 1 evader.
Opportunities of points on the board! Oh!
Whoever wins the duel stays on as the evader, and teams get 1 point for each evasion they make.
And it looks like the opening point of this contest.
It's the best of 16 chases to win the match, with a sudden death chase-off required to break any ties. It's win or go home from now on. Don't miss it.
I'm Danella Richard. I've made a career traveling the world. I've worked for some of the biggest names in travel, and now I've traded in my business suit for a swimsuit. Swimming with the sharks, swinging at the edge of the world, throwing back a few shots, or shall I say spirits. Woo. Eating some of the best cuisine, and even making a few furry friends along the way. I invite you to come along with me and discover the world.
Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for a great way to spend your weekend? Well, then the Vail Yeti has always got you covered, and I'm joined by Brendan Schultz. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm so good, except for I've been failing. I haven't made it to a single Yetis game yet, and I feel like the fun in my soul is missing.
It definitely is, because the games just keep getting better and better every weekend. You know, beginning of the season, it was kind of like very exciting the first opening weekend, then it slowed down a little bit, and now the fans are just erupting every game. It's crazy.
I have been seeing it on social media, the signs that are coming to the games now are amazing.
They're awesome, honestly. There's like at least 20 of them every game, and it's like every game there's more and more.
As a player, does it get distracting?
Kind of, because you skate around and you're like, I want to read that one, I want to read this one, that one's awesome, and then sometimes you see your number, your name on it, and it feels awesome.
Yeah, it's like having fans that are just so stoked to get to see you, which I think is one of the best part about the Vail Yeti, is it really shows the community that all comes together. And as a new member to the community, how do you feel?
I feel honored, honestly. It's very heartwarming, and it's nice to be out there and have that feeling of people actually knowing who you are.
Right, and being excited to see you. You guys have a fan base. You have a fan following.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're getting fan signs.
Exactly, and when you come off the ice, all the kids are all excited. They're all fist pumps, wanting your stick and everything, and it's awesome.
It's super awesome, and we've got a little clip playing right now up on the screen. This is what a Vail Yeti game looks like. This is also where you're going to go to buy the tickets to see the entire schedule, because you've got some great games coming up.
It's very good games, some good tussles as you see on the screen. It does get chippy, but it makes it fun for the players and for the fans.
Yeah, that's when everyone gets real loud, is when those little fights break out.
Oh yeah, gets everyone on their feet, and that's what they basically come here for, is to see a little tussles.
Right. Well, you guys have had a great season so far. You've had some ebbs and flows, as any sport does, but now you're really getting into the swing of things.
Yeah, we got St. Louis coming up. We played Minnesota the past 2 weekends ago, and that was a really good test for us. And we're playing better teams this year, so it makes it more fun for the fans and for the players for sure.
Which I think is incredible, and I think it's so cool seeing all of these teams come from all over the country to play you guys here in our hometown, which makes it so wonderful to watch the games.
100%. Everyone wants to come to Vail, and we live in Vail, so we're like, we'll stay here, and you guys can come visit us and play us. And it just makes it convenient for us and for the fans.
Right, so we've got the schedule up right now. Now, there's some names on there that I recognize. The Park City game, that's going to be a tough one for me to go to and pick who I'm cheering for.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting one. We haven't played them before, but we heard good things, so it's going to be a very fun weekend for sure.
And then when people are coming to the games, they can expect not only what's taking place on the ice with you guys, but there's some other great activities for everyone to get involved with, like Chuck a Puck.
Yeah, exactly. Chuck a Puck, we added more pucks this year because usually we sell out before the second period even starts. So added more pucks so everyone gets a chance to participate and get a chance to win some cool gift cards and some prizes.
Now, what would you say that the biggest challenge the Vail Yeti has faced this season so far?
Injuries, up and down flows. We've had some guys battling some injuries that are some key players for us. But the guys that have stepped in have made huge roles, and we just find it and make it work.
And then, of course, what would you say some of the greatest successes you've seen this season are?
Coming back from deficits, like we were playing the empty netters. We were down 5-1 going into the second period, and we came all the way back and won 8-5.
Wow.
Yeah, it makes it exciting for everyone and for us. We're like, we should probably start trying now and have a little fun out here.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great game because the empty netters, that was a big deal to have them come to Vail.
Exactly, and they loved it. They had a great time, and they were good guys off the ice too. Like, they were fun on the ice, battled hard, but then off the ice, they were even better guys.
Which I think is really important, and it does show that the sport of hockey brings such a great camaraderie for everyone. Those little fights that you see on the ice aren't indefinite. People are going to be friends afterwards.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, everyone wants to win, so it's going to happen. People do get angry sometimes, so you got to let it out. That's what hockey's for.
And then as people expect to come to the games, what can they fully expect? Tickets, how can they buy them? Should they buy them at the door? Should they wait?
Tickets, I would do them online preferably. You save $5 when you do it online, but usually there's quite a few tickets left, but depends the game. You could go there and they could all be gone, so it's better to be prepared and buy them ahead of time.
Right, and it makes Taylor's life easier.
Exactly.
Which we all love Taylor, so it's important to do that.
We need to do that, yes. She's been doing a lot, and she helps us out a lot.
Which I think is so cool, and the Dobson Ice Arena is such a great venue for this. It's also the cheapest beer for people to participate in the fun.
100%. You can have tons of beers for cheap, good price, and it's just a great thing to do on Friday and Saturday night.
Which I think is so wonderful. So what time is puck drop?
7:30.
So people can get there, they can get their seats, they can see some friends, because the other thing about going to a Yetis game is you're going to run into everyone you know.
Exactly, because that's what everyone's doing on Friday night and Saturday night.
It's because it's the popular attraction here. And like you said, it's become such a big attraction. People love to come. They know the players now.
Yep.
They know the game. They'll be announcing the lineup, and people will just be losing their minds.
Exactly.
As your names are called.
And we even got a little Yeti mascot running around some games too, which is kind of cool.
I think that's incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
The Yeti mascot is new. I haven't seen it
I haven't seen it either. Last weekend was the first weekend we saw him running around. He had a white suit with a blue face, kind of like the cartoon character Yeti. It's perfect.
I love it. The excitement, the hype, it's all getting bigger and better as the season continues.
And it will continue that way.
And I mean, there's not going to be a lot of games left. We're already into February.
Yeah, we only got about six or 8 games left.
Wow.
Yeah.
Season's flying by.
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's exciting though, you know. It's
so people have to come.
Yeah, people got to get out Friday, Saturday night, make it to Dobson and sport your Yeti.
Which I think is so important now. If people are interested in screaming for you now that they've seen you on Good Morning Vail, what's your number?
Number 17.
And what position do you play?
Left wing.
And why is left wing important?
Well, you're a forward, you score goals, block shots, and you don't have to play as much defense, as I should say.
Yeah, you're not as likely to get punched in the face.
You have more chance, actually, because you're in the corners and the defense is in the back that comes and helps you.
Well, you learn something new.
Yeah, you learn something new every day.
See, I don't understand the hockey. I just love going to watch because there's so many good community members that are on the Yeti team that we love to go and support.
Exactly. We try and get out, we try to help the community and make sure we're part of everything.
Which I think is really important, and it really shows. Kyle, the coach of the Yeti, shout out to Kyle because he's a great community member. He does so much, not only for the Yeti, for the entertainment of the community, but for the youth here in the community
Exactly, and he's just a great guy, you know.
Yeah, shout out Kyle.
Shout out Kyle.
Well, I want to thank you so much for being here, taking the time to chat with us, giving us this information. One more time, where can people go buy tickets?
Online at vailyeti.com, or you can come to the rink and you can buy one at the door.
But you're going to save money doing it online.
Exactly. You save $5.
Which I think is important.
And you can save that for a beer.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you take that, then you can buy a hot dog, a beer, or some great Yeti merch.
Great Yeti merch. You know, we got new stuff coming this year. There's some cool new Yeti t-shirts that I kind of want to get myself one.
You should just get one.
100%.
I mean, I feel like they should give that to you. We've got the merch up on the screen. So if you have not yet grabbed a piece of merch, well, then you need to grab one.
Yeah, it is. It's really good, and it's cool. The designs are all very flashy and cool, and your team, your town, so.
Right. And we love to support our team in our town.
Exactly.
Again, thank you so much for taking the time to be here, give us all this great information, and thank you for always putting on a great Yeti show.
That's what we try to do. Thanks for having me.
Make sure that you buy your tickets online for this weekend because you're not going to want to miss out on the games, and especially as they're dwindling down so quickly. If you buy your tickets online, you'll only be spending $10. That way you can save $5 and participate in more fun. We're about to take a break, and when we come back, we've got just a little Good Morning Vail left, so don't go anywhere.
Good Morning Vail.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Dunn. I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do.
So even though you work for some good deals, too good to miss on Flash Deals now. Check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Good morning, Vail.
Let's take one final look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see temperatures warm up. 46 degrees is our high. A slight breeze coming through out of the west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Partly cloudy skies are in the forecast, so as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see it's going to kick off first thing this morning. Those partly cloudy skies are going to continue, and we will see mostly cloudy skies as we approach the later afternoon into this evening. That high settling in between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, if you are making your way towards Denver, 67 degrees in Denver, beautiful sunshine, 46 in Vail, 48 in Avon, 52 in Eagle, so temperatures both out to the east and to the west of us, definitely warmer. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 31 degrees is our overnight low. 30% chance of snowfall. That sun is setting later and later each and every day. 5:31 p.m. is when that sun is going to go down. Winds coming out of the west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour throughout the course of this evening as well. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, partly cloudy skies tomorrow with a high of 48, 45 degrees on Friday with a 20% chance of precipitation. That chance of moisture is going to continue into Saturday. Temperatures dropping down below freezing into the weekend, warming back up by Monday. So if you are getting out there to ski or ride this weekend, just be prepared for those cooler temperatures than what we've been seeing. We want to thank you all so much for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail. We love getting to be here each and every morning to bring you all of this wonderful community information. Don't forget to participate in a healthy happy hour with Speak Up, Reach Out, and Reconnected, and just get out there and have a great day, everyone.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to